You people are kind.
Ghana food is everything.
Ghana should be known for wachi.
Cost of living is a little bit on the high side.
I feel like a lot of people in Ghana don't speak English.
In different ways that they get things done here that I've never seen before. Hello family, welcome back to the channel. Today is our last day here in Ghana. We are hitting the road in few minutes en route to the next country, and you guys know that there is no way we leave Ghana without sharing our honest opinion about Ghana with you guys. What is Ghana like? The people, the culture, the food, the vibe. So guys, my friend is here. Look at that.
I want to tell Ghanaians what's in my mind. So you say what's happening. Yeah. Are you filming me?
Yes, I'm filming you. It's good to have you here today. Kindly introduce yourself.
I'm always there now. What do you mean it's good to have me here today? I'm always there. You don't see my voice, you go hear my. You don't hear my voice, you go see my face. I'm always there.
So, what do you think
about Ghana? I have so much to say. Hey, well, let's start with like the good things. Let's start with the good things. So Ghana is chill. Ghana is nice. People are very nice. People are very warm, very hospitable, very receptive. The people are kind. The people 10/10. Then another thing is the food. Even though the Nigerian in me wants to say that you people are dramatic with your food, but I will not say it. People are very creative. Ghanaians are very creative with their food. I eat a lot of Ghanaian dishes and I love it. I don't think there's any Ghana meal I ate apart from Ghana jollof though that I did not like. It was not bad. I feel like if Ghana is, guys, don't come for me. I feel like if na food well when I want you to take talk that just like if you go to Italy, yeah, it's their pizza. Like Italy is known for pizza. Right, Ghana should be known for wachi. You see that wachi? That food is so underrated. Wachi or fufu. I like the way they do their fufu. So I love Ghanaian food. They're very creative with their food. That one 10/10.
When we just entered this country, the very first time we crossed the border, I had a completely different impression of Ghana because of what we went through, the people that picked us from the border, the immigration. It was just somehow. But having spent some time here, I can say that Ghana is a really nice place. It's a very interesting country, and they really beat my expectation. I wasn't expecting, most especially Accra, to be that vibrant and nice, and a lot of things that I saw in Accra was amazing. I even learned a lot from the way they do their designs, so many different ways that they get things done here that I've never seen before. So I think Ghana is really a great place.
What do you think about their food?
Oh guys, Ghana food Ghana food is everything. They have different varieties of dishes, and the way they even make some of their food, the kind of things that they put together, most especially fufu. Oh my goodness, guys, you don't believe that since I've had cassava with palm oil here in Ghana, I thought Faith the other day that I don't think I'll be eating yam again. I'll be eating cassava with maybe boiled cassava with fried egg with sauce and maybe with palm oil, because I really love the way it tastes. And this is one of the things that I discovered in Ghana. Ghana food is great. They are very creative with their food too, because Ghanaians can use one thing to make like 10 things. They use corn to make kenke, they use it to make banku, like so many things like that. And it's just be like, where I come from, we have limited varieties of food. When you eat amala, you eat eba, it's just like you can be repeating the same thing over and over again, like literally every day. But here in Ghana, you may not even eat one meal like this twice, with different way they will prepare. They will make fufu with green soup, fufu with palm nut soup. See, when it comes to food, I give it to you, Ghana.
Well, so the best part is that so respectfully, I feel like a lot of people in Ghana don't speak English. They speak like their local language. So you just meet somebody and they are speaking local language with you. Sometimes even when I say, oh, I don't speak English, they're still speaking local language. You see somebody that is, I don't know. Guys, explain in the comment section why But I feel like lots of English are not spoken here in Ghana, but they understand English very well anyway.
What do you think about the cost of living here?
I think cost of living in Ghana, transportation is fair. Yeah,
What about
because
feeding?
you can be going for how many kilos? A very long distance. At most, they'll just like 10 cities. Yeah. So I think the cost of transportation is fair. Just like we were coming from Accra to Tamale here, and it cost 210 cities for like a luxurious. There was AC inside the vehicle, like all through. So I think cost of transportation is like really fair.
What about cost of feeding?
I don't know if, because when we went to the market, we spent like so much to get for like so little. And I remember posting the video on my channel, and people were like, "Oh, someone said you'd have gone with like a local to the market that they could tell you're a foreigner." So why? I just remember like when they tell you that something is 20 cities, if you like carry your head up, bring it down, it's 20 cities. Like, they don't budge their prices, and I feel like that's bad business. Unless maybe they know say we be foreigner, then do like that. So if not, that's bad business. Like, what do you mean you told me something is 20 cities? Did I plug money from tree? I will now remove 20 cities and give you. I will bag the Nigerian. Where I come from, we bargain inside 5 cities. Oh yeah, 6.5. So like that. See, we reach a price where you're okay and I'm okay, and if not, move forward. There are like a lot of vendors. So if that's how it's done here, I feel like it's bad business. Maybe that's why, because I've been hearing a lot of people say, oh, Nigerians come and they take customers, kiniko, like stuffs like that. That's how we do it in Nigeria. We bargain. Like, you will not just let a customer go like that. So, oh yeah, bring 19. Oh yeah, bring 18 cities. Not 20 cities. You are not giving 20 cities. Just allow the person to go like that. It's not nice. But that's what I think about the cost of food. Maybe they cheated us. I don't know.
Cost of living is a little bit on the high side. The fact that they don't even use bike here in Ghana, they don't really have commercial bikes like that, except for in the streets. You'll be spending a lot on transportation here in Ghana if you don't have your private car. I feel cost of food too is a little bit on the high side, most especially in Accra, because when we went to Usanwam, the cassava that we saw in that market for 35 cedis was like 1.5 of the one that we got for 50 cedis in Accra. What's happen? That Accra is like they just put money in their mouth like this and they swallow it. Accra is so expensive. But if you really want to live here in Ghana, I would advise you to go to all these suburbs, like towns that are not that far from Accra, but they are not that far but close enough to, just in case you have something to do in Accra or you work in Accra, because I feel things are much cheaper in those sides. So would you love to visit Ghana again?
Yes.
Can you reside here?
No, I cannot.
Why?
Ha! Chineke. No, I cannot reside in Ghana. I feel like Ghanaians, even though I think they are very delusional, yes, I think Ghanaians are very delusional. I don't want to always think in my mind, but no, I cannot live in Ghana. Ghana is not bad. It's a very cool place. The people are very receptive and welcoming, but I cannot live in Ghana. Because there's this thing, if you're a Nigerian and you're in Ghana, they just feel like maybe you're coming to I don't want to be explaining myself that, see, I'm working hard, this is not what I'm doing. I'm not judging the people that are doing what they are doing, but no. They just have this thing that once you say, oh, I'm Nigerian, like arguments from nowhere will just, no, please. I cannot be dealing with that every day of my life, because there's nothing wrong with Nigeria now. I want to leave my sweet country, can't stay for Ghana.
I don't go come back.
Will you live in Ghana?
No, I can't live in Ghana.
Why?
And the reason is because I feel so much of Nigerian vibe in Ghana. And for those people that have been watching my channel for a while, most especially from Benin, you people know my stand on living in Nigeria. Nigeria is too busy for my liking, for the kind of person I am. So I feel that much vibe to here in Ghana. So busy. And the fact that when you are even going out, people keep telling you every now and then inside the bus, hold your phone well before people do window shopping and snatch your phone. Like, it's something that I'm no longer used to, because in Benin I even have a rope like that for my part that I use for my phone. I can hold my phone anyhow. I can lose guard with my phone. And I will not even feel like someone will come from behind to snatch my phone and everything. So feeling that vibe here, like no, this is the kind of place I can reside in. But maybe outside Accra, let's say for instance now this northern part that we have now, this place is okay. I can still say maybe I can reside here, or a place like Usawamsu is very peaceful and calm. These are kind of places that fit into my kind of personality, so I think I can reside in Usawamsu. But overall, I've not been to a country that has beat Benin to me. So maybe as we progress, maybe I might see another country that I feel like, oh, this place is better than Benin, that I might reside there. But for now, I still think.
Are you trying to say that Ghana is not better than Benin?
No, for my kind of personality, I cannot cope here in Ghana. It's the same way I said I can't cope in Nigeria. Nigeria is too chaotic for my kind of personality.
That's so Lagos.
Like everywhere.
It's not everywhere.
Busy, loud, chaotic, and that's the same vibe that I feel in Ghana too.
In Accra now.
Yeah, in Accra, busy, loud, too chaotic. You have to be very careful. You cannot. I don't have that kind of strength, please. Vini, I can do anyhow in Cotonou. I can, stay out up till late, 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., walk around. Nothing will happen to me. So I will not be scared that someone will just come from the back, do window shopping for my phone.
Guys, and you know another thing I think, respectfully, Ghanaians have so much to say about a country that they have not visited before. Like a lot of Ghanaians I have had conversation with, they have not been to Nigeria before. They have so much to say from what they see online, maybe the Nigerians they experience in their own country and stuff. How do you have so much to say about a country you have never been to, like you have not experienced for yourself, but you have a lot of things to say? How? Why? Comes to Nigeria, there are 36 states in Nigeria, from the north to the east to the west to the south. Everything you know about Nigeria, I think, is only about the north, Sokoto. That's the only thing you know about Nigeria. You have not been to Abuja, you have not seen Abuja, you have not seen Port Harcourt, you have not seen Calabar, you have not seen Ondo, Ogun. So many. It's only the one you have seen about Sokoto, you have seen about Gombe. You just use them. Summarize Nigeria like that. Don't do that. It's not nice. Visit Nigeria, experience Nigeria for yourself. Come and try Nigerian jollof. Before you now say what you want to say. Nigerian. I would like to end this. By saying that Nigerian jollof. No, I'm not being biased. Not because I'm Nigerian. It's actually very nice. Nicer than Ghana jollof. But you see that wachi? I can betray Nigerian jollof for that wachi. Wachi is actually very nice. Yeah.
And I think another thing that I feel cannot make me live here in Ghana is the fact that some Ghanaians, not all, they have a thing with Nigerians. Because I'm not going to lie, at some point I could not wait to get out of Ghana because of anytime you meet anyone, you tell them you're Nigerian, they just come up with strange conversations about you're in Nigeria, what are you doing in Ghana? Like, guys, imagine that kind of question. What are you doing in Ghana? Do you know that Ghana and Nigeria have a thing, right? Why are you guys here? From where to where? So they have this kind of stigma. Nigerians have this kind of stigma that Ghanaians put on them here. And like Faith said, you don't have to use your experience with this small group of Nigerians that you've met to, generalize every Nigerian. Does that mean that we don't have good people in Nigeria? Does that mean that we don't have amazing people in Nigeria? So the way they just use that to behave to everybody is not cool, and I don't like that. Hearing this from that one, I just got tired. Like, I really want to be out of this place so fast. So I think that's one of the main reasons, so that I don't think I can live here in Ghana.
Thank you so much, Ghana. We had such a good time, and we'll be back again. I see that thing that people like to say, that why do you like coming to Ghana? Remove your country from West Africa, and if you don't want Nigerians to come to Ghana, it paid me.
This is for those Ghanaians that ask, some strange questions where they see Nigerians. If you guys don't want us here in Ghana, please, you see your country, wrap it like this, bundle it, take it out of West Africa. Maybe you can go and dump it in East Africa or wherever. But there is no way. We are travelers. Most especially for travelers like us that we are traveling along this West African route. There is no way we are traveling and we won't, stop here to do one or two things. So if you guys don't want that again, please
bundle your country. Bundle.
Go put that on top of Atlantic Ocean.
At least people go reject. This was art.
But for the good Ghanaians, the people that understand us, the people that know us for who we are, the people that like our vibe, we too will love you 100%. Our love for you is like this. Beaucoup. So thank you. Bye.